Hello, all of my beautiful souls. Welcome back to the corner, or welcome in if you are new. In today's video, I'm so excited to discuss with you guys some Instagram updates or some Instagram news for anyone that is just now hopping onto Instagram, or if you feel like you just are not in the loop and there's a lot going on for you right now on there. I just kind of want to get us a little bit up to date on some Instagram updates and insights. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss a video from the corner and that you're always invited in on time. But yeah, I'm super excited. And if you haven't already seen some of my past videos, here are some of the videos that I've recently done. Go ahead and check those out. I'll leave all of them linked down below and maybe a little video card or something like that here. But I'm not going to waste y'all time. Let's get right into these Instagram updates and what's kind of new to Instagram right now. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. For the first one, I want to just nip this one right in the bud and get talking about it, and that is shadow banning, or the concept of shadow banning on Instagram. And on Instagram, we have now been told that shadow banning does not exist and it is not a thing. And now that we already know that, and that news has kind of been circulating and gone out, I specifically wanted to talk about why shadow banning does not exist, because I've seen a few people kind of going against the narrative of those that, you know, the shadow banning army that are claiming that they've been shadow banned, right? And they're not really telling them why it doesn't exist. They're just kind of being the antithesis and stating to them like shadow banning is not a thing. It's like almost kind of like talking down at the individual. I want to go ahead and let you guys know why shadow banning does not exist. Since Instagram has so many different features and ways to access people's content, each feature has developed its own algorithm based off of how people utilize each feature. People use the Explore page differently, people utilize the home feed differently, people utilize the DMs differently. Like, everything's utilized differently at different times, paces, capacities, and so many different variables. So when you think about that, it doesn't really make sense that shadow banning would be a thing, because within which algorithm are you shadow banned? Are you shadow banned on the Explore page and not on the real page? Like, it just is not really technically the proper terminology for something. If obviously you've posted things that are going against maybe like the guidelines in terms of services with Instagram, like that's another thing, you know? So I just wanted to talk about that one because I feel like people don't explain why shadow banning exists on Instagram. So for the next one, this one kind of interested me because it was talking about how now you can like share your tweets like on your story. And I thought this was cool because I see already the kind of the concept of like the very quote structure. And if you like to, you know, motivate your audience through quotes or statements or statistics or just, you know, simple like 1 sentence to 2 sentence statements, that's very trendy lately on Instagram, specifically Instagram stories. And so them implementing that feature for some users and kind of, you know, flushing that out is going to be so interesting, and I think it's going to offer a lot more interaction on Instagram stories. So for those out there that have not been active on their stories, but maybe you are an active Twitter user, this will be a great opportunity for you to integrate the two and get active on both simultaneously. So think about that one. Okay, y'all, the next one is a little bit of some tea, a little bit of some spicy, a little bit of some juicy, and I want to get into it. And it's the FTC court case, and I made a post as well about Instagram updates on my Instagram already a few days ago. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you guys check me out on there, so you guys would already have seen some of these facts that I'm talking about now. But one that I need to update that I mentioned in my Instagram post is about the FTC court case against Facebook and how they were trying to basically integrate more control over the ownership of Facebook and like how they own WhatsApp and Instagram, right? There was some drama with that, but that case had got dismissed. But tell me why. I was just watching a video. I think it was Emily Baker. She's a lawyer. She doesn't get like law advice whatsoever, but she like looks at certain cases going on. And I believe she stated that they refiled another case against Facebook again, the FTC. So they're really trying to state that there's a monopolization of Facebook due to how much of they own of like WhatsApp and like owning Instagram, like both those platforms. Like I don't know. So we're gonna see. I wanted to update you guys on that one because it's kind of still ongoing. Juicy though, right? Now we got some battles going on here. I want to see what's going to happen with that, but in my personal opinion, I really don't see it going anywhere. like I see Facebook ending up winning this again and maybe getting dismissed, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so obviously everyone's heard this one about Facebook no longer being strictly a photo sharing platform. They want to highlight and feature more of their video content, their video creators, video like features that make video content more accessible and more efficient to use. And for a lot of people, that was alarming. There was definitely an uproar for a second on Instagram when it came to that feature, but I want to warn you guys that that does not mean that there is no longer a demand for photo and photo content on Instagram. It is just a direction and an attention towards the competition of video content and how it can benefit their platform and keep people on it longer. So I think that's kind of one, inevitable, like people should have known this. And then two, it's something to adapt to and utilize as a tool to, you know, scale your brand or elevate your social media presence. Okay, the next one I also wanted to discuss was Instagram's dedication to investing $1 billion into their like creator fund and creating some type of funding system for their creators for video content creation specifically. And that's super exciting. They already have a lot of branded content affiliation. I know they have rewards now on live streaming features and like live rooms and doing all of those things. So they're really implementing a lot of, like I said, features not only for, you know, creating video content, but, you know, rewards and incentives for the people that are creating that video content on their platform, which is very interesting. And I think that is something that they're doing to, again, we have to consider who they're competing with in this industry. And it is, you know, TikTok, Instagram. So they're going to have to monetize and offer monetization benefits for the people on their platform at some point, you know? So that's exciting. And I'm, you know, looking forward to that as well. Okay, and the last one that I just really personally have a lot of appreciation for and I want to highlight on my channel is that like now all accounts that are under the age of 16 will automatically be set to private and cannot be unprivated. I really appreciate this feature, and I think that this feature is so important when it comes to protecting the young and impressionable audience members on social media platforms. If you know anything about any content that I ever post, I am super passionate about the young and impressionable audience members on social media nowadays, because it is a, as we all know and cannot be ignorant to, a dark place and potentially toxic place when not utilized intentionally and critically. So I just love that they implemented that feature. Like that's how it should be. I feel like if a parent is allowing their child of 16 and younger to be on social media, I feel like even 18 and younger, it's important for them to have that kind of privacy and seclusion to who is seeing what they're posting on social media. 100%. If there's one thing that I would want to highlight on this channel more than anything, it's the protection of children on the internet and of their privacy, their seclusion, and their mental, you know, health and stability when it comes to the influences that come from social media. So I just wanted to highlight that as well, and just how important I think that feature is. So if you guys didn't know any of these, you know, new up and coming things, then let me go ahead and give some closing statements on what I feel about some of these updates on Instagram and how things are going on Instagram. And we'll close out today's video. I want to keep it short, keep it sweet on this channel. So let's close out. All right, guys, to close this video, I want to end with a little bit of my thoughts on Instagram and all these updates. There was a lot coming out towards these last few months, and so I feel like things have been slowing down a little bit, and I know that now we can really get up to date with things. If you missed my Instagram post, I am as well going to be making a blog post that I will link down below with really in-depth information on all of these updates. And because I did mention more in my blog post, and I didn't mention all of those in today's YouTube video. So if you haven't seen both of those and you want to do a deep dive on everything that's going on with Instagram, then I will leave that blog post down below so you guys can check that out. I will also leave my recent video if you guys haven't seen that. But overall, we're just going to utilize this tool to scale our businesses as best as we can. So we have to stay informed on everything that's going on and, you know, stay up to date on it. It's a lot, but like I said, I feel like lately it's been slowing down. So this is a great time to, you know, catch up on all the information and stay informed on how to best use this platform. If you guys have any questions, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn that notification bell so you can stay up to date as well on everything that goes on with Instagram and social media platforms. I'll see you guys in the next one.